It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Grizzlies out in Memphis. And for Memphis, the first half of the season has not been kind to them, and unfortunately, with their play lately, they're not exactly giving off the vibe that they're ready to turn things around. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing comes...
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA
10승 10패.
This is
5승 14패.
I thank you, David. Team still learning the ins and outs of their systems and how to play together in these early games. If you were coaching Clark and your team is struggling, how long do you wait before making changes?
It's hard to say, Kevin. It's a matter of feel and understanding your personnel, and sometimes it's gut instinct, consulting with your staff. But I think you've got to try to keep your changes to a minimal, and when you do make them, try to make sure they're relatively small changes so that you have a chance to adjust and your team does too.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. Anderson is down low with Capella, and it's Boss, and at the 3, the small forward. The 3 from Harden sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Gotta like Harden's aggressiveness, man. I mean, superb at capitalizing off available space when he comes off the screen.
McDermott with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Lock at 6. Turnaround James with the basket on the assist by McDermott.
Great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Anderson the screen. Here's Boss. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Boss has got his first bucket of the night. Here is Conley. He's coming off a
자꾸 뚫리네 저거 폴.
the Wizards in Washington.
자꾸 뚫려.
Rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass, all around it. Just his effort level was off the charts. And Mike Conley Jr., you talk about being bred for success. Remember, his dad was a gold medalist in the triple jump. And you can just see that athleticism in his game. Super quick and elusive out on the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. And with Conley's athleticism and his handle, tough to keep him out of the lane.
And if you go under on that pick, he can hurt you from deep. This guy really, the complete package, arguably the most underrated point guard in our league.
아유, 미들 나가면 안 되는데 여기. 더 들어갔어야 되는데.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The Grizzlies with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden the pass to Anderson.
좋아.
Finished off by Anderson.
You gotta respect and you can't sleep on the passing ability of Harden. Love how he zips it over to open teammates. Kevin, when you think of what a stretch 4 looks like, one of the first guys that comes to my mind is Ryan Anderson. Excellent shooting touch, and his shot looks like a smaller guy's shot with the mechanics being so perfect. He's been making threes from the very start of his NBA career.
Here's Conley. No good that time. Good work defensively by Paul.
와우, 화든 안 들어가지.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
And Anderson is such a great shooter from outside. Also at this point in his career is a high-character locker room presence.
어이구, 변네. 아유. 빈집털이네, 빈집털이.
Another reason why he's so valuable. I mean, he's shown his entire career that he's reliable as an outside shooter. Exactly the kind of player that stretches the defense and creates opportunities for his teammates on offense.
Baldwin kicks to McDermott. Screened by Olynyk. Now here's McDermott.
Nice blocking.
Here's Boss.
굿샷.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Gotta respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
And Olynyk kicks to Davis. Up again.
와우.
And here are the Rockets now, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Really an intimidating style of defense. I mean, they challenged everything at the rim, and that led them to victory.
어렵다, 어려 3점.
아이고.
아이고.
I mean, they earned that win with their defense.
Now here's Paul.
아이고 늦었다.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. There's a screen. That one
굿샷.
goes in.
A hand in his face, in P for CP3. No problem. Takes more than that to affect his jump shot.
Conley with it. Chris Paul covering for three. Olynyk. The Rockets pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted.
볼 줘, 일로.
The weak coverage.
내놔 임마.
Here's Boss. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after
나이스.
off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Rockets leading by 3. There's the pick. The three from Harden.
굿샷. 아이고.
He can't get it to go.
킴키타님, 고맙습니다. 어서 오세요. 아, 보면서 자요 매일.
Conley kicks to McDermott.
고맙습니다.
Davis sets a screen. Pass to Baldwin. Inside.
아이고, 아이고.
Straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the
꼬리
foul.
밀려,
Throw
저희한테.
to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
아,
And
줘봐.
Clark, some great players who can score no
아이솔.
matter the situation. With that in mind, who do you think are some of the best finishers right now in a congested lane in a lot of traffic?
굿샷,
There's only one
굿샷.
guy on this list for me. I've never seen anybody do the contorting and the finishing from multiple angles against all size of defender that Kyrie Irving does. He is head and shoulders above any other finisher in the league, in my opinion. Nobody has done it like that guy does.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for McDermott. Houston also making some changes.
하든 거의
And then
길들였어요.
He's checked in for Capella. Pisa comes in for Anderson. And Eric Gordon subbed
거의
in for James
길들어놨어.
Harden.
Boy, you take a look at this Houston Rockets offense. They've got so many threats, and Harden is clearly the big one. He's in the middle of it all, and his teammates do a nice job
네네.
of playing off of
나이스
him.
나네. 오, 좋아.
That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
빨리 내가 득점을 해서 불 들어와야지 애들이 나한테 패스를 많이 해줘요. 교체됐나? 아니지. 다행이다. 1쿼에 20점 찍어야 되거든요.
Here's Conley. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Conley's got 6 points. And Clark, so much of the offensive burden has fallen on the shoulders of Harden.
더블 스크린인가
Now
이거?
he's got some help certainly with Chris Paul.
You know
아이솔.
what? As well as Harden played last season at the point guard spot, I think this trade was just too good to pass up. I mean, I anticipate they're going to make
아이고,
one
놓쳤다.
heck of a duo.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
On the wing, Brooks. 11 points last game. Here's Harrison. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
Man, this
가자.
thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw.
오, 아이솔이네요,
battle.
아이솔.
Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
이쪽까지롱 임마.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
볼을 뒤로 빼가지고 방향 전하는 건 잘 안 걸리고 골 넣는데 왜 수비하는 걸 보여주냐.
Memphis has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley kicks to Brooks. There's the dish to McGee. Now the pass to Harrison.
제발.
And they immediately answer back with the
쩌리들이라 가지고 지금 이번에는 스크린 불러가지고 싸우자. 오케이 스크린 땡큐. 안되겠다 안되겠다. 아우 굿샷.
Ariza with the bucket. And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch and shoot player.
거의 오 멤버들은 거의 내가 다 해야 돼요. 내가 다 빠졌거든요 애들. 잘 뚫려 골밑이.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of assists.
아, 놓쳤다.
Here's Boss. Brooks covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boss. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
제 마크맨은 저거 저를 못 막아요, 저.
McGee is screen on Gordon. Brooks for 3. They get it again. Here's Freeman, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
He's known as more steady than flashy.
이런 불리한데 3점 안 넣어서.
Sensational pass by Conley. He can get fancy when he needs to.
걸렸다.
Here's Boss.
나이스.
호구야
호구 내 마크맨. 계속 걸려 영모션.
Big time, outstanding at getting quality looks and knocking them down.
Feeds it to McGee. Brooks, the pass to Harrison. And it's Memphis with another.
No misses for him yet.
바뀐 거 같은데 16번이랑 나랑 마크맨이.
Houston's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter.
봐봐. 네네 일로 와.
Here's Boss. He's got 17. And
나이스.
that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And I'll tell you guys, I mean,
굿샷,
to see
굿샷.
the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
He's checked in for Houston. PJ Tucker comes in for Trevor Ariza. McGee is screen.
아우 스크린.
3-pointer Brooks. But he
아이씨고.
stays with it.
저걸 잡네.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter.
스크린.
Dishes it to Conley. Brooks outside. Here's Harrison.
에라이.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Harrison. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
벌어지지가 않네 점수가.
Rockets trail. Pass to Boss.
아, 좋아.
Bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
They set the screen.
와우, 3점 바이네.
With his three-point shooting, and when Conley's got that shot falling, it makes him much more effective.
시간이 없다, 시간이. 한 골 넣어야
We
했는데.
come back right after this.
3점 들어갔어. 근데 이러면 또 감독들 이거 쩌리들 맨날 내보내거든요. 이러면 하든이랑 폴이 있어야 돼. 있기는 3점을 넣어줄 애가 필요하거든요. 그래서 덩크만 한다고 해서 이거 벌어지지가 않아.
You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged.
Vertically challenged. That's classic coming from Chris Paul. But
10분 8분 아니 근데 10분 해야 돼.
Greg, he's taken
돈도 좀 더 들어오고 배지도 뭐 할 게 많아서. 땡큐 저우치 땡큐. 10분 길어 보여요. 근데 8분은 짧아 보여요. 지금 얘네 멤피스 이제 5승 10패라 가지고 못해서 좀 바르는데 좀 잘하는 애들 만나면은 힘들어요. 역전할 기회가 많지가 않아요. 덩크는 마이클 조던이랑 르브론 제임스 몇 개 바꾼 거예요. 철벽수비다 이놈아. 조던 것도 있고 덩크 항목을 10개 정도 넣을 수 있거든요. 고든 아유 고든 여러 가지를 넣을 수가 있어요.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss in that last matchup against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He had 58 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him.
그렇지 저우치 좋아.
Great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin.
아이솔 한번 더 하자. 아이솔.
He was a one-man show in that game.
And you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have
너무 크게 돌았나? 크게 돌았다. 크게 돌았어.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
좀만 더 뛰다가 작탐 요청해가지고 쉬어야겠다.
You know what? I think it's invaluable, Kevin. I was a 21-year-old rookie. I left after my junior year at Ohio State. And veteran players Herb Williams.
듀란트 만났을 때는 이렇게 못 하거든요.
Guys like Billy Knight and George Johnson, Butch Carter were around.
애나.
Having those guys talk
나 안
about
주네.
what it takes, and we were a very young team and had young veterans, but still they were invaluable in terms of giving you an example of how to go about your business to be successful as a pro.
Baldwin kicks to Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Harden.
시간이 얼마 없다. 류님 어서 오세요. 첫 판인데 멤피스가 좀 못해가지고.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Davis sets a screen. Now here's McDermott, guarded close, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow
감독 빼주네 알아서. 참 채워야 돼. 야 들어가다 나오니까 10점 차로 지고 있는데 미친 거 아니야 이거? 뭐 하는 거야?
Here's Boss. He's got 25.
나이스 스크린 좋았다. 네네. Hey.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box.
떨이들 아니야 이것도.
That screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
The drive by Brooks. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line.
자, 불 들어오면은 이제 쩌리들이 더블 스크린이나 일반 스크린 걸어주거든요.
And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
볼을 나한테 줘야 알아서 애들이 달라고 안 해도.
Here's Farrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
안 받네.
Pass to Boss. Nene, the screen. Here's Boss. He's got 27. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
아이고 실수했다 실수.
They say it was last touched by McGee. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot
스텝백
in
할
the
거야,
dunk
스텝백.
contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing
3초
things
남았는데
around the
받아서
bucket.
어떡하지?
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before.
시간이 없다,
Those fellas
시간이.
have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Take a look at Boss. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players
3점이 안 들어가는
on
3점이.
things that you didn't even think were possible. And that's the battle.
아이고.
They haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to
여기서
battle
스크린
back,
걸어주거든
that's
애들이.
one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
늦었다.
There's the feed to Ariza. Nene, the screen, off the pick. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Ariza.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape
벤치 갔다 오니 10점 이거 어떻게 따라잡지? 2컷 끝나가는데.
from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Conley, the pass to Harrison. Back to Conley. To the paint. Oh, yes, he did.
난이도 아마 올스타로 되어 있을 거예요. 올스타.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating.
많다 안에. 서버 내네. 쇽.
19 seconds left in the first half. And there's
굿샷.
a dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
올스타 아니에요. 제일 어려운 거 아니에요.
Throw it down like that.
노멀, 프로, 올스타, 슈퍼스타, 명예의
Yeah,
전당.
that's the intelligent play here, Greg. No doubt. No reason to chuck up some garbage shot.
McGee a screen. Outside Conley.
스크린 걸렸다.
Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
You know, when Conley's scoring like this, I think they are a better team. I mean, the passing.
좀만 나가다가 슈퍼스타 올라가야겠어. 명예의 전당 빡세요. 겁나 빡세. 명예의 전당은 상대 팀이 명예의 전당이 되는 거고 우리 팀은 좀 하향 먹거든요.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a huge scoring night for you so far. Where did all this offense come from?
Thanks, DA. You know, I suppose I found a rhythm. You know, I kept looking for a chance to get a
박스에서
good shot up.
재밌진
and
않아요.
those opportunities,
이틀 명예
you know,
전당하고
they just
멘탈
kept
터진 거 못
presenting
봤어요?
themselves. Hopefully, I'll be able to, you know, keep this on in the final half of the game. But either way, I'll keep
명예
playing
전당 내가
aggressive.
잘한다고 해서 이기지도 못해요.
That usually leads to good things. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter.
예, 빨리 90 찍어서 목에다가 문신해야 돼요. 목에다. 나를 통해서 플레이한다고 작전이 내려왔네.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Boss has been sensational.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode.
스크린 잘못 탔다.
Forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
We've got Davis. Conley out there with Baldwin. Then it's Olynyk.
아이고.
And it's McDermott in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
이거 내가 안 해주면 안 되거든요 이거.
Good.
내가 안 하면 얘네 공격 안 해. 작전도 이미 나한테 몰아주는 걸로 나와가지고
Boy, he's been excellent thus
다
far.
쩌리 들고 하든 그나마
Hasn't been
있네.
enough to get them the lead. Well, you look at a player of Harden's ability and a couple of things.
저런 작전 나오면 내가 애들 패스 줘도
One is his competitive spirit. He's understated, but he's very
다시
competitive.
돌려주더라고.
He doesn't take nights off. He's a guy who really takes pride in showing up and playing every game.
Here's Boss. And a lot of contact on that one. So
삥뜯기 가자, 삥뜯기. 자,
The Rockets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
야, 9번 저 엄청 크다.
Davis setting the pick for Conley. Here's Baldwin. He's got 8 offline.
역시 까벨라 좋아. 레나. 아이소. 아, 왜 이렇게 많아 안 해.
Minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Boss.
샷.
Shot goes in. Boss has got 6 in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
예, 내 마크맨이 호구라. 3번 쟤만 나오면 그냥 뚫으면 돼.
With some arc, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
하든 한번 하게 두자.
Second half with 3 straight misses.
Lets it go from 11.
하든
The
팀.
Grizzlies pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
8점 차. 4점 최소 4점 차로 따라가야 되는데.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Here's Boss.
헤이. 블락 당했다.
Pulls up. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just a grinder. Always
블락킹
doing the dirty
당했어.
work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Clark, you know we like to reach out to the fans and have them send in questions, so I've got one right now. Here's Alex in Ohio. Of all
또 이제
places.
평점은 채웠으니까
He has
하든이나 애들
what sport
밀어서
other than basketball
3점
are you
가야겠어요.
best
3점.
I specialized early, Alex. I was a decent
아이고.
athlete, had good hands, could catch and throw a football pretty
수비 하나
well.
달라붙었어.
Didn't like the contact there. Right now, I'm actually just a good workout guy, and I'm trying to become a better than average golfer.
McDermott dishes to Conley, and Capella sends it back.
And every season, Capella has improved as a shot blocker. Timing, awareness, recognition. He's really good at erasing shot attempts.
Here's Boss. Foul call
good.
that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances on the free throw line here.
And check out the numbers for Boss. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run.
경기당 득점 41점이야.
He's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall.
저
right
호치
now.
나온다.
No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. So for the Rockets, he's checked in for Clint Capella, and it's PJ Tucker in for Ryan Anderson.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Conley kicks to Davis.
Oh, nice shot.
Called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
나 자유투 100% 성공률이네 지금.
Trip to the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
나이스 팀.
2 shots. And he's good on the second.
9점 차. 어떻게 따라가지 이거?
And just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Harden.
하든 좀
Not on target.
찍었네 저거.
Time from Davis. McDermott passes to Conley. Screen by Olynyk.
폴이랑 저우치야?
From outside the arc. The rebound by Harden.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
He kicks the ball.
이것들 못 믿겠어.
Back to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Out to the wing.
저건 아니라고 본다. 오, 굿샷. 뒤돌면서 저거 잘 들어갔다.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Conley dishes to Davis. Passes it to Baldwin. Davis sets a screen. Kicks to Conley. Olynyk sets a screen for Conley.
자, 아무도. 진짜 아무도 없어 가운데.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he
좋지.
like that. He has been
좋아.
this quarter. They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively,
아이고.
they've been stellar as well.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
JaVale McGee's checked in for
지는 거 아니야 이거?
Harrison comes in for Doug McDermott. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
They set the pick. Pass to Chi.
하든 주고 쏘겠지 뭐.
Back to Harden.
아유, 굿샷.
Takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got 7 points.
3점을 넣어야 될 텐데 애들이.
This guy's so elusive, finds ways to get the room he needs to shoot from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
There's Harrison. He's got 12. It's deflected.
깝죽가루를 있어 앞에서 씨.
From past
3점 들어가라. 아이고.
Again, the miss by Harden.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Harrison kicks to McGee. Conley left side.
아우 놓쳤다.
Out to the wing. Harrison. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now.
7점 차.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, one of the great strengths of Coach D'Antoni, to me, Kevin, is he really gives his players a lot of confidence. And his philosophy really clicks with players. They're comfortable playing for him. They know their responsibilities, and they play hard for D'Antoni.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in.
아,
Houston
네네.
with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Chi. Risa comes in for P.J. Tucker. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Paul. And to what you said about Mike D'Antoni, he sees his players and asks, what can they do instead of what can't you do?
And, you know, he's had a lot of success last season elevating the Rockets and winning Coach of the Year in the
못 먹을 것
process.
같다 왠지 느낌 이제.
Here's Harrison, and the officials call travel
Okay.
violation. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Rockets.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one
아,
that
애들 믿으면 안
more
되겠다.
and more teams have
내가
embraced
임마.
over the years.
Here's Boss. He has 38 in the game. And he uses the glass.
내가 해야지 씨. 믿었다가
Boss has
괜히.
got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Conley, the pass to Harrison. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best
5점 차.
up-tempo teams in the league. The Grizzlies 4th.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are
속공이
the baskets you want if you've got the
우리
legs
없네
for it.
속공.
Scoring becomes a lot
속공이 많다는
easier.
거는 스틸을 했다는 거겠죠? 스틸이나 턴오버 받은 거.
That free throw good from Harrison. No good on the second
맞아.
free throw. Rockets trail by 6.
바로 아이소 걸어.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
아이솔
I
건다는
don't
게
think the
타임
defense
눌렀네.
has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west already.
휴스턴이 지금
Take a look at the Rockets. I know
저
they would
명전으로
like a
저거
better start, but
다진
they're
거
10th in the
10배.
conference right now.
명전. 복구해야 됩니다 이거.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they haven't made any of the strides they were hoping to see prior to the season. Again, hanging around at the bottom of the standing.
Yeah, it's full makeover time now, guys.
샷.
I'm sure they've learned their lesson that this roster is not one that can sustain any kind of success in today's NBA.
나머지 3쿼 작전을 따라가 봐야겠어. 작전. 까부지 말고. 4쿼에 날뛰어야겠다.
McGee is screen on Nene. Here's Baldwin. Here's McGee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Conley? Putting up about 18 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
And so he makes both from the line. Rockets trail by 5.
엘리오.
Here's Farrell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Boss. Brooks covering.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Harrison. 15 points in the game. McGee is screen. Floats one up.
야, 좋다. 잘해 쟤.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Farrell passes to Boss.
열렸네. 열려버렸네. 잘 넣어. 홍기용님 어서 오세요.
Brooks outside. Here's Harrison. Ariza covering.
야, 들어간다. 저번주에 뒤에 도둑 들었어요. 도둑.
Rockets trail by 5. Ariza outside. Nene, the screen. Gordon, the pass to Boss. Back to Gordon. Nene setting the pick for Gordon. Just 5 on the clock.
아이고. 뭐 안 없어졌어요. 도둑 들어서.
Oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Yep, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. There's a great sequence from the
아이고, 깜짝다.
finish at the other end.
아, 까불었다.
Let's go. It's
개인기
rebounded by
하려다가.
Houston. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Ariza passes to Boss.
에이.
No good. And so it's Memphis. Heading to the bench with
플스4랑 TV 다 들고 왔어요? 헐.
offensive players in the league. They've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
신원 확보했어요. 그래도 잡히겠네. 신원 확보되면 잡히지.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports. Happy to have you with us.
좀 있으면 추석인데.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. Anderson is down low with Capella.
지금 86이요, 86. 87인가? 86? 87?
That is not what they want. A contested jump shot, defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
Boss passes to Gordon. Over Brooks. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
주택에 도둑 아직도 있구나.
Brooks outside.
기용님도 주택이에요, 주택?
They set the screen. picked his
나이스.
pocket. Fast break, here they come.
아이고.
No good. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
나이스. 가자.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Gordon's running, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, how about the
가져갈 게 없어서 다행이네 그래도 방.
It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these
아,
teams, Greg, to pull
집이 아니고 놀이방에. 오피스텔은 카메라랑 이런 게 잘 되어 있어가지고 금방 잡을 수 있을 거예요.
Pocket six. Finally, the pass to Harrison. And he makes good on the way. Harrison's got 19 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Anderson the screen. There's the pass to Boss.
안 되겠다, 안 되겠다.
In the corner, it's Capella. Down low.
나이스.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut back
원룸
down to
자체인데, 그날.
the basket from Ryan Anderson.
Awesome watching
도둑이랑 눈 마주쳤어요.
Excellent position down low. Once he's established, he can rise up and he does so
대박.
with ease.
Here's Harrison.
VC 이제 안 돼요. 완전히 막혔어요, 완전히.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
그냥 도둑 뭔지 모르고 기계라는 기계는 다 들고 간 거지.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
아, 스크린 하든 걸어주는 거였는데.
Here's Boss. Count the basket. Boss has got 46 points.
아니야, 이거 올스타 난이도예요.
Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
McDermott kicks to Harrison. Anderson with the block. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's
안 되겠다, 안 되겠다.
He
까불지
dishes it
말자.
to Anderson.
팀 이겨야 되는데.
High arcing shot and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to
네,
get
커리어
that
모드예요,
with
커리어
all
모드.
the contact.
Man, I like the mindset of Anderson, Kevin. I mean, if he's open, he's taking the shot.
요즘 세상에 도둑이 있구나.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kelly Olynyk checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Harrison. And Baldwin subbed in for Brooks. And a switch here also for Houston. Paul's checked in. Olynyk, a screen on Paul. Conley kicks to Olynyk.
차 타는 애들도 있어요. 애기들이 많이 털죠, 차.
Back to Conley.
중고등학교
Passes to
애들.
Baldwin.
좀 차에 있는 것도 랩이나 이런 거 비싸가지고.
Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The dish to Paul.
그래 안 타겠다 얘.
Over Conley.
저거 안 했으면 좋겠어, 저거 좀.
Can't bank that one in. Memphis leading. Now McDermott feeds it to Davis.
오,
Davis has got 21.
체력이 없네.
Just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving
태고의 달인 어제 저 시청자분 한 분 산다고 그랬는데
Greg, both of these teams
비싸던데 그거 태고의 달인.
aligned in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the Nets late in this ball game.
Boss passes to Paul. Dishes it to Capella.
뭐하냐, 뭐해 진짜. 아,
Game possession.
He just threw that possession away.
어렸을 때 그냥 오락실 사장이었어요. 요즘 오락실 잘 안 되잖아.
Doesn't make the same mistake again.
코인 노래방이 잘 되던데 대전은. 코인이랑 인형
And the
뽑기.
Grizzlies leading by 3.
인형 뽑기가 철장사로 잘 되거든요.
Olynyk sets a screen for Davis. Jumper off the screen. Olynyk can't
맞아, 야 이겨야 된다 이거. 지면 안 된다.
to overcome an off game from him offensively.
하나 하자.
Here's Boss.
아 막혔다. 씨.
Anderson the screen. Here's Boss. And the shot goes in. Boss has got 48.
요즘 PC방도 비싸죠 요즘.
Well, they don't have anybody.
시방 잘 안 되잖아 솔직히 그죠. 요즘 컴퓨터 다 사가지고.
This late in the ball game, you got to come up with stops.
옛날에 다 온라인 게임 시대라서 PC방 가면 결제되어 있으니까. 예전에 20년 된 오락실 있어요? 오락실 어디? 나 오락실 잘 안 다녀서 어릴 때. 무조건 500원이에요. 와, 겁나 비싸다. 배제대 앞에 있어요. 배제대 겁나 먼데 나. 오락실 잘 안 다녀서.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you
PC방을 많이
can
가요.
at the
PC방.
free throw line.
Pass to Boss. Anderson the screen.
3점 차죠. 이거 다 돌진하면 안 될 텐데 이거.
Here's Capella. Good on the
자.
13-footer.
You know, Capella's really hard to deal with inside, especially inside. Does a nice job using his size to get that shot off.
요즘 오락실에 할 게 있어요, 근데.
Davis with a screen on Paul. Conley dishes to Davis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 23 points for Davis.
집에서 사서 하시는 분들이 더 많을걸요, 아마.
Once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
아이솔.
Here's Boss.
안 되겠다, 안 되겠다, 안 되겠다.
Paul outside.
체력이 없어. 돌진을 못 한다.
A floater. The putback.
야,
It's rebounded by
카펠라.
Memphis. Olynyk got his third rebound tonight. Baldwin kicks to Conley, and that's out of bounds.
리듬 게임에 설건 많이 해요, 오락실에서. 나 혼자 산다 막 그런데 보면은 은지원이야 애들 막 스트리트 파이터 하는 거 보면은 그런 거 많이 하는 것 같아. 옛날 고전 게임. 3점 차 씨. 어떻게 하지 이거? 3점을 믿어야 되나? 아, 파울? 다행이다 이거. 아니지, 우리 파울이잖아. 아닌가?
Here's Boss.
너도 의미가 있나 이게 지금?
Shot from 12.
큰일 났다, 큰일 났다, 큰일 났다.
Anderson passes to
하든.
Boss. And some nice passing there by
하든 놔주고 있네. 이거 씨. 내가 하면 안 되는데 이거.
And there's the
아이고 실수. 나이스 블락.
To get that turnover.
And he gets it back. They get it again. McDermott.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
The Rockets with another miss.
미쳤다, 미쳤어.
Memphis leading by 3. Here's Baldwin.
지겠다 이거. 재수 없으면 지겠는데. 집중해야겠다.
Screen by Olynyk. Shoots off the screen.
가자.
Shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second.
아, 폴 다쳤다.
Maybe you adopt a pass first
폴.
mentality at this
폴
point.
다쳤어.
Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control.
큰일 났네.
Or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit,
철권 기계 말하는 거죠.
Gordon's checked in for the Rockets.
그런 거 사도 근데 친구들이 많이 놀러 와야 재밌게 하는데.
Rockets trail by 3.
이러. 막혀갖고 이동을 못하네.
Screen by Capella. Boss passes to
체력이 없어 돌지를 못해.
There's the pick.
샷.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Gordon's got 9 points now in just the second half. Memphis has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%.
폴이 중요한 건 아닌데 폴 때문에 교체를 많이 못해서 한 명 더 있어야 되는데.
Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. Conley dishes to Olynyk. Good work defensively.
나이스. 카펠라 좋아.
That's what
가자,
we're
가자.
talking about in
하든
terms of the
시켜주자, 이제.
activity level. Defensively, you gotta protect the rim.
되나 이거 지금 체력이?
Defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without
네, 파울 유도.
and that's how you do it. Well done.
확실히 체력 떨어지니까 못 들어간다. 동점. 일단 역전 해야지 일단. 굿샷 역전. 3점 하나 넣어줘야 되는데. 아이고 너무 크다. 와. 평득 36점이에요.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Screen by Capella. Here's Boss. Over by Conley.
제발.
Here's Anderson.
굿샷.
Hits the three-point bomb. And the Rockets lead by one.
And Anderson welcomes these
아, 또 낚였다. 다행이다, 다행이다. 와. 체력이 없어서 백업을 안 들어가지고.
Harden the pass to Boss. He kicks to Gordon. Screen by Capella. Three-pointer.
에이씨.
The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
클났다. 클라스.
Conley kicks to it.
3번 미쳐 날뛰네 이거.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Davis.
나이스. 가자.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're leading by
50득.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's
누구 하든 밀어줘야 되나 이거?
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just
팀이 애들이 조금 나도 실수 좀 하고 게임 잘 만들었어요 이거. 그래픽은 좀 떨어지는데. 아 파자기야 얘네 설마? 카펠라 서봐. 뚫렸다. 네, 맨 오브 더 매치. 약간 MVP 개념. 빈스 카터 덩크도 샀어요. 시간 다 쓰기에는 조금 애매해서. 3점 안 들어가겠지. 2점 들어가겠지. 하나 더 넣으면 되니까. 에이, 파작한다. 나야 좋지. 득점 올리고 좋지.
Game free throws in terms of making. Boy, so calm, composed. Love how he took his time and drained the important free throws. Big time stuff there.
고의 반칙 많이 해요, 애들. 그리고 팀마다 팀 성향이 제대로 들어가 있어서 실제 선수들 하는 그 성격이 비슷해요. 자유투 100%야. 오늘. 첫 게임인데 이거. 얘네 약팀이라 얘네 게임상에서 지금.
7 seconds left to play in the
야.
Yeah, and coming off that pick there, Conley able to get to his sweet spot and convert.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can.
어차피 얘는 작당 없잖아요. 작전 타임 없는데 이제.
But I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
아, 굿샷.
Both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And James Harden is clearly an MVP caliber talent. No doubt about that. A triple-double threat who really is a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
And so it's a narrow victory for
이게 올스타인데도 캐리 이렇게 해도 4점 차 간당간당해. 명예 전당은 60득하고 뭐 이 별지랄 다 해도 져요. 애들이. 올스타 맞나 근데? 왜 이렇게 쉽냐? 그죠. 자유투 이제 잘 들어가. 자유투 배지도 중요한 것 같고, 그다음 나도 이제 감을 좀 찾은 거고. 또 긴장하면 또 안 들어가더라고 이게. 실제랑 똑같은 것 같아. 19,000점 와. 36.8.